Hello YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play Bloons TD 5 Deluxe Edition. I mean, Steam. I always get those confused. For no good reason, actually. But, alright, let's get this started. Going to be going through still, as you might have guessed, going through medium reverse on all of the tracks that I missed going through the first time. Or, not necessarily going through the first time, or something that I specifically missed, just that these are the tracks that I skipped because I was doing the tracks that were new to Steam rather than doing the tracks that were on Deluxe Edition as well. So because this track was also on Deluxe Edition, I figured that I wouldn't do it on YouTube or whatever. Which, I mean, I've already been doing so many now that were from Deluxe Edition that I think you all should know the concept that I'm trying to explain right here. But this track is kind of interesting because the lava right there, it makes me want to put like a Buccaneer in it, but obviously the Buccaneer cannot go into lava because that just doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to go with Glaive Ricochet or the Bionic Boomer at this point because if we go with the Glaive Ricochet, the paths are going to be split, so the balloons aren't going to be as clumped together, so it's not going to be quite as effective. If we go for Bionic Boomer, then it's just all around awesome and can pop everything. So I think I'll go for the Bionic Boomer. And then I don't know specifically how many banana farms I'm going to get because at the moment I don't really need any banana farms. And because this is just medium reverse, I definitely don't need any banana research facilities because, as you might have seen from the previous episode, I really didn't need as much cash as I used due to the banana research facilities. I probably could have survived on just one of those. And I especially didn't need all the lives that it gave me. Not that I'm specifically trying to complain about how many it gave me or anything, but, you know, it just seemed like a little bit of overkill. So now that I have the Bionic Boomer, I don't really need to worry about any lead balloons, or really any balloons at all, except for the camo balloons. So in order to get camo detection, I'm just going to go with a sniper, most likely. I could try to save up for a monkey village, but I don't think I'll have enough time to get to monkey village and the radar scanner in about 10 rounds. Well, 10 or 12 rounds. That's about 1,200. I've already got about 1,000 plus 2,200. It costs about 4,000, I think, to get the radar scanner if you don't get the jungle drums and the monkey beacon. Because it's about 1,600 for the actual monkey village. Yeah, about 1,600 for the monkey village, about 975 I think for the monkey fort. So that adds up to about 25,750. I mean, no, not that much. 2,575. And then you add the 2,000 for the other thing. So that's like 4,575. If the monkey fort was 975, I think it was. I don't remember now. So before I even buy the monkey village. Oh, that's right. I'm thinking lead. So yeah, I have even less time. I have one more round in order to buy that. So yeah, I have enough money for like the monkey fort maybe, but not for the lead popping. I mean for the camera detecting. So I'm just gonna do that for now, and then maybe I can get the camera detection before round 33, which is in about 8 rounds, which means about 800 from the rounds themselves. I should probably be able to do that. Yeah. I would just throw in that Ninja Monkey for the camo balloon at round 24, or I even could have just used a road spike. That probably would have been a little bit more cost efficient. And then, of course, the Ninja Monkey is now going to make the noise with the shuriken hitting the lead balloon, but it's not a problem because the Bionic Boomer can easily, can easily take care of the lead balloon, which is another reason why the Bionic Boomer is on occasion better than the Glaive Ricochet, because it can take care of lead balloons a bit easier. Alright, so almost there. Round 30, just some more lead balloons. Round 31, a bunch of zebras. And then, yeah, that should actually be enough for a simple radar scanner monkey village. Nice. Okay, so the price now is 3,600. I want to do that calculation again. The 80% off, so that divide that by 4, that would be 900, and then yeah, because 9 times 4 is 36. Yeah. So 900 times 2 would be 1800. Add that to the 3,600, that'd be 4,000. 4,000. Okay, so yeah, maybe you do sell it for 90%. Do you? Because if it was 90%, or maybe I'm just totally doing that math wrong. Maybe. I could have sworn that was how you did it, though. Because it would be divided by 4 times... Oh, no. You would just plus 1, would you? Wait. That's right, because I'm doing 4/5, not 4/6, I guess. That would be 2/3, maybe. I don't know. If you just add the 9,000, that's 4,500. So I guess it is just, I don't know why I did that wrong. Yeah, because I added an extra 5th or 4th or whatever. Yeah, I added an extra 5th that I didn't need to do. Okay, that makes more sense. I don't know why I thought it was the other way around. I guess I do know why I thought it was the other way around, because I was thinking that, yeah, because you'd be dividing by 8 and then multiplying it by 2 rather than dividing by 4. Yeah, that's where I went wrong. Okay, some of you have no idea what I'm talking about. And for a while there, I didn't know what I was talking about because I was doing it wrong. But yeah, that's just some simple math from, you know, school and whatnot that they're like, oh, you'll never use math ever again. Why would you ever need math? And then, even though I really didn't need the math at that point, having the knowledge was helpful. Even though I did make a mistake, but then I was able to correct myself by double-checking my facts and re-evaluating and whatnot. But anyways, because for any of you that don't know, let me try to explain this. The way that I was trying to do it was I figured if it's 80% of the original price, that means that there's 20% missing. So in order to find that 20%, I need to find out what the 80% is in terms of 20%, because it's 4 20%. So if I divide the 80% by 4, that gives me the missing piece, which I add to the 80% in order to get the full piece. What I was thinking originally was I was trying to get the 80% down into 10%, which would have been divided by 8, not divided by 4. I don't know why I got those two confused. And then I was going to try to double it to get the two 10% to add to the 20% to add to the 80% to get the whole 100%. But instead I was calculating for the 20% when I was thinking I was calculating for a 10%. Anyways, if that made sense to any of you, please let me know, because I'm not sure if I explained that well enough, but kind of hope I did. Ah, dang it, I forgot. I forgot about that guy. One more. Just burst it there. Yeah, that's good. Okay. We're just gonna sell you after having just bought it. And then we're gonna place this down here. That's within the range, yeah. And then get the super wide funnel for the anti-Moab. There we go. Totally forgot to pay attention to that because I was thinking about math and stuff. So even though that's not going to be super helpful against the actual normal balloons, especially not against regrow balloons, it will be more helpful against the Moab class balloon, obviously. And I haven't really used them in a while, and I figured I might as well throw them out at some point. But oh, they actually are doing pretty good, or it actually is doing pretty good. So yeah, that's all the math and stuff from that little thing, which actually does mean that I was off by the 75. So it's just 900 that the monkey fort costs or whatever. I think maybe on hard it was 975, which is why I was thinking 975, or maybe on easy it's like 875 or something like that. And here I want to put this Spike Factory on the left side upgrades because it's going to be more as a safety net in terms of anti-regular balloons rather than anti-Moab class balloons. And it's not quite in the best place for a safety net because on the left side, or like because there's two sides of the track basically, on one side of the track it's right at the end of where the track is, so that's a pretty good spot for the safety net to be. But then on the other side there's still kind of like, hold on, let me move my mouse over here, because like right here on this path that is coming around this way, so the left path from the first branch, the left path that goes all the way around this way, then this is right at the end, so that makes sense. If you go around the right path as it goes this way, I think it goes just that direction. And then right here, it is near the end, obviously, but then it does try to turn all the way down that way. So there's kind of a lot of track left that it could be putting the mines down onto. But at this point, with all the other defenses that I have, it really doesn't make a huge difference. And with all the extra balloons that I'm throwing down, I think I want to get a glaive ricochet. So those are really fun. They're really fun to pop balloons with. Even though at the positioning that it is, it's not going to be popping all the balloons. It's mostly going to be popping one of the layers, which is actually not the layer, one of the lanes. But it's actually the lane that I didn't need any extra help on because it's the left lane that the safety net is near the end of. I would specifically want some help with the lane that the safety net is not near the end of. I mean, it's near the end. It's just not at the end. So, oops, no. Okay. Let's see. Will it still have the extra range here? Yeah. Okay, good. Making sure it's within the range of the... Yeah, it's good. Within the range of the thing. So even though still it's not really near the beginning, even though the glaive ricochet is near the beginning of the right side of the track, at least it is more on the right side of the track in that regard. So if the balloons do get all the way over there, then it'll be able to take them down. And yeah, I didn't even need a banana farm for this. And to be honest, it's not over yet, so I shouldn't, count my chickens before they hatch or whatever. Or count my eggs before they hatch. That chickens don't. Well, I guess chickens do kind of hatch. They would hatch the egg or hatch out of the egg, I guess. But anyways, let's get an Arctic Wind, because I've got the money. Although it's really surprising that I have this much money. I figured without the banana farm this would be more difficult, but I guess starting with just a bionic boomer and then moving on to the monkey village after that, it's pretty helpful. Saves me some money, which kind of earns me some money depending on how you look at it. The communicative property, probably, which I use a lot in my finances, which is really not a good idea. You really shouldn't think of it that way. Basically, financial advice with me. It's been a while since I've done any sort of financial advice, partially because I'm not very good with my finances. Even though I intellectually know the principles behind being good at finances, I just have low motivation. But anyways, oh, that's right, the balloon shipper doesn't pop all of them, but that's fine, it popped enough. But alright, so some financial advice for any of you that are interested. The way that I sort of view credit cards or debt or any kind of delayed purchase thing is it sort of is like lying, because you're basically saying, yes, I have the money to buy this item. So they're saying, okay, we'll make you pay for it by this date because you say you have the money. And then you sort of do, because even if I don't have the money now, or even if you do have the money now, you're thinking, okay, I'm gonna get paid, or I'm going to get money before the date that I have to pay that with. So by the time I pay for the money, I will have the money that I said I have now, which is not a good thing to do, because then by the time you get that money and you pay that off, something else is going to come up saying, hey, you need to spend money on this. And you go like, oh, well, I had the money. Now I got to say I'm going to have the money and pay it later because I'm going to get paid later. And it keeps backing up. And it's future paying when you should be trying to past pay, meaning setting aside money so that then later when it's like, oh, hey, I need money. Oh, hey, good. There was money that I didn't spend earlier that I can spend now and still have the same amount of money I started with before I needed to pay for that unexpected thing. That is how you do money. Past payments, not future payments. Anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.